You followed every rule they told you. Be honest, be consistent, be emotionally available. Communicate clearly, show up reliably, build stability, create foundation, demonstrate character through actions. Prove yourself worthy through effort. You did all of it. And you watched her choose chaos. Watched her pick man who can't hold job, can't commit to anything, can't show up consistently, can't provide stability, can't offer what you offered. You watched her choose disorder over your order, unpredictability over your reliability, emotional turbulence over your calm. And you thought you failed, thought you weren't enough, thought good men finish last, thought women don't actually want what they say they want. But you didn't fail. You were playing different game entirely. You operated by one system. She operated by another. And those systems aren't just different, they're incompatible. Your stability isn't flaw she overlooked. Its feature she couldn't process. Your consistency isn't inadequacy, it's language. She doesn't speak. Your order isn't boring, it's frequency she can't receive. This is why good men always lose to chaos. Not because chaos is better, because chaos and order operate on incompatible systems. And when incompatible systems meet, neither wins. They just can't connect. Like trying to run Windows software on Mac, trying to play VHS on Blu-ray, trying to plug European appliance into American outlet. Systems don't communicate because they were never designed to. What if I told you that being good man isn't inadequacy? It's operating system. That her choosing chaos isn't rejection of your value, it's confirmation. She runs different system entirely that you didn't. Lose to better man. You lost to incompatible system that she can process. And you can't replicate without destroying yourself. Millions of good men are experiencing this exact pattern right now. They built everything relationship books said to build, developed everything women claimed to want, became everything society said was attractive, stable career. Emotional intelligence, clear intentions, consistent presence, genuine care. And they're watching women choose chaos, choose instability, choose men who offer nothing they offered, and they internalize it as inadequacy, when it's actually incompatibility. I've watched this pattern destroy good men across more time than you can imagine. Same confusion, same self-blame, same eventual bitterness. Today I'm going to show you exactly why good men lose to chaos, using system analysis that reveals why order and disorder can't coexist, why stability repels what chaos attracts, and why being good man in chaotic system guarantees loss. But understand this, what you're about to learn won't make you chaos. It will free you from believing you should be. This is system incompatibility analysis. Pay very close attention. If you've experienced this exact pattern, if you did everything right and watched her choose chaos anyway, comment incompatible below. Let me know you're not alone in this. Let other men see how common this pattern actually is. Because millions of men think they're the only one experiencing this. Think it's personal failure when it's system incompatibility. Your comment helps another man realize he's not inadequate, he's just incompatible. Now let me show you exactly how these systems work. Here's what mortals don't understand about order and chaos in relationships. They think it's about preferences, about some women liking bad boys and some liking good men, about attraction being subjective. But it's not about preferences. It's about operating systems, about fundamental structures that process reality differently. Order operates by rules, chaos operates by exceptions. Order creates through consistency. Chaos creates through unpredictability. Order maintains through reliability. Chaos maintains through intensity. Order measures progress linearly. Chaos experiences life cyclically. These aren't just different approaches. They're incompatible frameworks. You can't be both. Can't operate both systems simultaneously. Like you can't be liquid and solid at the same time. Can't be hot and cold simultaneously. Can't be ordered and chaotic. You choose system, and that system determines what you attract, what you repel, what you can connect with, what remains incompatible. This isn't opinion. This is observable pattern. I've watched thousands of stable men lose to chaotic men. Same dynamic, same confusion, same outcome. You see, mortals believe that if you do everything right, you should succeed, that good behavior produces good results, that following rules leads to winning, but that only works within system that values rules, within framework that processes order as positive. And chaos doesn't value rules, doesn't process order as positive, doesn't operate on framework where doing right things produces desired outcomes. In chaotic system, rules are constraints. Consistency is predictability. Stability is stagnation. What you think are features, she experiences as bugs. What you believe are strengths, she processes as weaknesses. Not because she's broken, because she's running different system. Let me show you 3 incompatibilities that guarantee good men lose to chaos. Incompatibility 1. Predictability versus uncertainty. You operate by making yourself predictable. She operates by needing uncertainty. Your system values knowing what happens next. Her system values not knowing what happens next. When you provide predictability, you think you're providing security. When she receives predictability, she experiences boredom. This creates fundamental disconnect. More predictable, you become more valuable, you think you are. More predictable, you become less stimulating, she finds you. You're increasing in one measurement while decreasing in another, growing in stability while shrinking in attraction, becoming better partner by your metrics while becoming worse partner by hers. James experienced this exact incompatibility with Nicole. First 3 months he was spontaneous, unpredictable, exciting, took her places without planning, suggested adventures last minute, kept her guessing. She was intensely attracted, told him constantly he was different, refreshing, exciting. Then he transitioned into relationship mode, started planning dates in advance, creating routine, establishing patterns, Friday night dinners, Sunday morning coffee, predictable text timing, consistent emotional availability. He thought he was showing her he was serious, thought predictability demonstrated commitment. Her attraction died within weeks. She started creating distance, picking fights, mentioning other guys, complaining he was boring. That spark was gone. That she missed excitement. James was confused. I'm doing everything right, being reliable, showing up consistently, providing stability. Exactly what she said she wanted. She did say she wanted it, theoretically, conceptually, in abstract, but practically her system couldn't process predictability as attractive. Her system needed uncertainty to maintain arousal, needed not knowing to stay engaged, needed chaos to feel alive. Predictability that James thought was strength was incompatibility her system rejected. This is incompatibility, not inadequacy. His system valued knowing. Her system valued not knowing. His system processed predictability as security. Her system processed predictability as death. Neither wrong, just incompatible. Incompatibility 2. Emotional stability versus emotional intensity. You operate by maintaining emotional stability. She operates by seeking emotional intensity. Your system values equilibrium. Her system values peaks and valleys. You regulate, she escalates. You calm, she amplifies. You create steady emotional environment. She needs volatile emotional landscape. When you provide stability, you think you're providing safety. When she receives stability, she experiences flatness, lack of feeling, emotional numbness. She's not looking for calm. She's looking for intensity. Doesn't matter if intensity is positive or negative, matters that it's intense. This explains why she creates drama, picks fights over nothing, manufactures crisis, starts arguments about trivial things. You think she's being irrational. She's generating intensity her system requires. You think she's creating problems. She's creating stimulation her system processes as life. Marcus watched Sarah do this throughout their relationship. Whenever things were calm, peaceful, stable, she'd create conflict, accuse him of something, start fight about past, bring up ex-boyfriend, mention attractive coworker, say something designed to trigger reaction. He'd try to stay calm, try to de-escalate, try to resolve conflict rationally, thought he was being mature, thought emotional regulation was strength, thought staying stable during her chaos demonstrated his value. His stability made it worse. More stable he remained, more she escalated. She needed his reaction, needed his emotion, needed intensity exchange. His calm wasn't strength to her system. It was absence, void, confirmation he didn't care enough to feel intensely. She eventually left him for a guy who matched her chaos, who yelled when she yelled, who fought when she fought, who gave her emotional intensity she craved. Marcus thought Guy was toxic, unstable, unhealthy, all true. But Guy's system was compatible with hers. Both operated on intensity. Both needed volatility. Both processed chaos as connection. Marcus wasn't inadequate. His system was incompatible. He ran on stability. She ran on intensity. He processed calm as healthy. She processed intensity as alive. Neither wrong, just couldn't connect. These incompatibilities aren't failures on your part. They're confirmations you're operating different system. Let me show you third incompatibility that seals the deal. Incompatibility 3, linear growth versus cyclical experience. You operate by linear growth model, improving incrementally, building progressively, each day better than last, each month stronger than previous, steady upward trajectory toward goals. This is how ordered systems work. Consistent progress, measurable improvement, clear direction. She operates by cyclical experience model, doesn't measure life linearly experiences. It in cycles highs and lows, peaks and valleys. Intense connection, then distance, overwhelming love, then complete withdrawal. Doesn't think about tomorrow experiences. Now doesn't plan future, feels present. When you talk about 5-year plan, she's thinking about Friday. When you discuss long-term goals, she's feeling current mood. When you build toward future, she's experiencing moment. Your timeline is years. Her timeline is hours. Your measurement is progress. Her measurement is intensity. This creates complete incompatibility in how you experience relationship you're measuring. Growth, she's measuring feeling. You see relationship improving because you're more stable, more consistent, more reliable than a month ago. She sees relationship dying because feeling isn't as intense as a week ago. You bring up positive changes you've made, habits you've improved, ways you've grown. She says she doesn't feel it anymore. You're confused because by every measurable metric, you're a better partner. But her system doesn't measure metrics. It measures feelings, and feelings aren't linear. They're cyclical. David experienced this with Rachel. He approached relationship like project, identified areas to improve, worked on communication, developed emotional intelligence, read books, went to therapy, made consistent progress. Every month, he was measurably better partner than previous month. Rachel's interest declined consistently, not because his improvements weren't real, because her system didn't process improvement as attractive. Her system processed intensity as attractive, and intensity decreases with familiarity, with predictability, with stability. Everything he was building. 6 months and he's objectively better partner, more emotionally available, better communicator, more self-aware, and she's completely checked out. Tells him she's not feeling it anymore, that something's missing. That spark is gone. He's devastated. I've done everything right, improved in every way, become better man. Exactly what she asked for, but she didn't ask for linear improvement. Her system doesn't value linear improvement. Her system values cyclical intensity, and intensity requires chaos, not growth. She left him for a guy who was emotionally unavailable, inconsistent, unreliable, but unpredictable. Their relationship was constant cycle, intense connection, then complete withdrawal, overwhelming passion, then total distance, exactly what her system needed. Exactly what David's system couldn't provide without destroying itself. These 3 incompatibilities: predictability versus uncertainty, stability versus intensity, linear versus cyclical. These aren't moral differences. These are structural incompatibilities. Trying to connect ordered system to chaotic system is trying to make incompatible technologies. Doesn't work not because either is flawed, but because they weren't designed to communicate. Of course, mortals think being good man should be enough, as if goodness operates on universal frequency, as if character transcends system. Incompatibility thousands of years, watching ordered men lose to chaotic men, and you still think problem is that you're not good enough. But here's what you need to understand about why this happens, why good men consistently lose to chaos, why stability loses to Instability, why order loses to disorder. It's not that chaos is winning. It's that chaotic women can only connect with chaotic systems. Their system literally cannot process ordered input. Think of it like software compatibility. You're running one operating system, she's running another. You can be highest quality software ever written, most stable, most reliable, most feature-rich. Doesn't matter if her system can't. Run your code. Compatibility isn't about quality. It's about system architecture. When she chooses chaos over your order, she's not choosing worse man, she's choosing compatible system. Man whose chaos matches her chaos, whose instability synchronizes with her instability, whose unpredictability creates dynamic. Her system can process your offering better product, but incompatible platform. This explains why she says she wants stability, but chooses chaos. Conceptually, she wants stability. Practically, her system can't maintain it. Theoretically stable man sounds appealing. Experientially stable man creates no arousal. She's telling truth about what she thinks she wants. Her system operates on what she actually responds to. And what she responds to is chaos. Not because chaos is good, but because chaos is compatible. Chaotic man speaks language her system understands, creates patterns her system recognizes, generates intensity her system processes as attraction. He's not better, he's compatible. You watching this happen is watching software compatibility in action. Watching her system reject your code not because your code is inferior, but because her system can't execute it. Your well-written program running on incompatible platform. Doesn't matter how good code is if platform can't run it. But here's where this gets liberating. Understanding system incompatibility changes everything you thought about yourself. In all my time observing human mating patterns, this system incompatibility is among most misunderstood dynamics. Men think it's about improving themselves, becoming better, developing more, growing stronger. But system incompatibility doesn't resolve through self-improvement. It resolves through finding compatible system. You can become highest quality ordered system that exists most stable, most consistent, most reliable man possible. Won't make you compatible with chaotic system. Will make you better version of incompatible product. She still won't be able to process you, still won't be able to connect, still won't choose you over chaos that matches her frequency. This is liberating and devastating simultaneously. Liberating because you're not inadequate, you're incompatible. Devastating because no amount of effort changes compatibility. No amount of improvement makes incompatible systems compatible. You can't self-improve your way into different operating system. So what do you do with this understanding first? Stop trying to become what chaotic system wants. Stop thinking if you just improve enough, become stable enough, demonstrate value enough, she'll choose you, she won't. She can't, her system doesn't process stability as valuable, regardless of how valuable. Stability objectively is chaotic systems value chaos. Trying to provide stability to chaotic system is providing solution to problem they don't have. They're not looking for stability. They're looking for intensity, not seeking predictability. They're seeking uncertainty, not wanting calm. They're wanting volatility. You offering stability to woman who operates on chaos is offering vegetarian meal to carnivore. Doesn't matter how well prepared vegetables are if her system requires meat. Your high-quality incompatible offering. She needs different nutrient structure entirely. Then recognize that losing to chaos isn't losing. It's dodging incompatibility. Watching her choose chaotic man over you isn't rejection of your value. It's revelation of her system. She's showing you she operates on chaos. She requires disorder. She processes instability as attraction. And you can't provide that without destroying your ordered system. This is crucial. What I am about to tell you determines whether you spend next decade competing for wrong women or connecting with right ones. If you became chaotic to match her, you destroy what makes you valuable. You'd corrupt your operating system. Trying to run her code, you'd sacrifice stability that defines you for chaos that would ruin you. You'd win her by losing yourself. Victory would be suicide. She's not prize you failed to win. She's incompatible system you tried to connect with. Her choosing chaos isn't your loss. It's confirmation you dodged relationship, that would require you to abandon everything your system is built on, and finally accept that your system attracts different system. Stable man doesn't attract chaotic woman, except temporarily during her fantasy of stability. Stable man attracts stable woman, woman who operates on same frequency, who values predictability, who processes consistency as safety, not boredom, who measures relationship through growth, not intensity. She exists. She's looking for exactly what you offer, but she's not loud, not dramatic, not chaotic. So she's easy to overlook. She's stable, consistent, reliable, processes relationship through same linear growth model you do. She won't give you intensity chaos provides, but she won't require chaos you can't sustain. Different woman, different system, compatible architecture. Your code runs on her platform. Her code runs on yours. Communication happens because systems are designed to communicate. Connection happens because compatibility exists. Attraction happens because both systems value what other offers. And this final piece is most important because it reveals where good men actually win. Here's truth: mortals struggle to accept good men don't always lose to chaos in universal sense. Good men lose to chaos when honest, competing for chaotic women, when trying to connect with incompatible systems, when offering stability to people who require disorder. But good men win with ordered women, with compatible systems, with people who value what they offer, with women whose operating system processes stability as attractive, consistency as valuable, reliability as sexy. These women exist. They're just not dramatic, not visible, not creating chaos that attracts attention. You're not inadequate for losing to chaos. You're incompatible with chaos. And incompatibility isn't failure. It's information. Information about what system she runs, what system you run, and that those systems can't connect without one destroying itself. She chose chaos because she is chaos. She chose disorder because she requires disorder. She chose instability because stability threatens her system. This isn't about you being insufficient. This is about her system being incompatible. You didn't lose to better man. You lost to compatible system. He's not better. He's chaos matching chaos disorder, synchronizing with disorder. Instability creating dynamic that stability never could. He can give her what she needs because he operates on same broken architecture. She does. Let him let chaos have chaos. Let disorder connect with disorder. Let incompatible system find compatible match. You find ordered woman, stable woman. Woman whose system values what yours offers, who processes your stability as strength, not weakness. Your consistency is attractive, not boring. Your predictability as security, not death. System incompatibility explains why good men always lose to chaos when pursuing chaotic women doesn't. Explain why good men lose universally. Because they don't, they lose to chaos. They win with order. They're incompatible with disorder. They're compatible with stability. You're not losing game. You're playing wrong game. You're trying to win prize designed for different system. Competing in arena where your strengths are irrelevant. Offering value to market that doesn't value what you're selling. Different game, different woman, different system, compatible architecture. That's where good men win. That's where stability attracts. That's where order succeeds. Not competing with chaos for chaotic woman. Connecting with order for ordered woman. Stop asking why good men lose to chaos. Start asking why good men compete for chaos. Why you're trying to win incompatible system. Why you're measuring success by whether chaotic woman chooses you. Chaos choosing chaos isn't your loss. It's her nature, her system operating as designed, her compatibility revealing itself. She's not rejecting you. She's selecting compatible match. And compatible match for chaos is always chaos. Your order find order, your system wins there. Your value translates there, your stability attracts there. Stop trying to make chaos value order find order. That values order woman who operates on same system, speaks same language, values same things. She won't be intense, won't be dramatic, won't be chaotic. She'll be stable, consistent, reliable, exactly what your system designed to connect with, exactly what her system designed to offer. Compatible architecture running compatible code. Good men don't always lose to chaos. Good men always lose to chaos when playing chaos's game. Switch games, find compatible system. Watch how quickly good man stops losing and starts winning. I'll be watching.